In this video, we are going to talk about 14 design trends that might be making your home look outdated. I'm really into this topic right now because we recently sold our home and are on the hunt for a new one. I find it interesting to see how many homes still have these older design features. I'm excited to remodel and make the space truly ours, but these outdated designs can tell you a lot about home's history, when it was last updated, and about the people who lived there. You can even get a sense of whether they decorated from the heart or followed trends, whether they were happy or going through some stuff. No judgment here, it's just a useful information when buying or remodeling your own space. I'm Natalia Kaylin. I specialize in feng shui and mindful design. Let's now dive into this fascinating topic. I want to start with the ceilings, then talk about walls, kitchen, bathrooms, and go all the way down, ending with the floors. The first outdated trend is textured ceilings of all kinds. Used to be very popular, especially in 70s and 80s. These textured ceilings are universally despised now. Especially popcorn ceilings. They all make a ceiling lower and the room darker. And this is the biggest reason to get rid of them, especially when you are doing a big remodeling. It is expensive and messy to get rid of them, but so much worth it. Unless you love it, of course. I get that they might bring some nostalgia for the good old days, but smooth flat ceilings are just so much better for a cleaner, more modern look. They also feel lighter and make the ceiling look higher. Second outdated feature is exposed ceiling beams everywhere. Rustic exposed wooden beams can still be beautiful in moderation or in the right setting, like a farmhouse or a cottage. Beams can be still used sparingly for an accent or architectural interest, but many homes went overboard. These are massive and heavy and feel unnatural in these spaces. Our next design feature that looks outdated is wood paneled walls, which were favorite in mid-century homes and even into 70s and 80s. Dark wood especially made rooms feel smaller and gloomier. Often it wasn't even real wood, but faux wood made of synthetic materials. And by the way, if you walk into a basement that has this musty smell of an old house, I discovered that it's not just the carpets that smell, but these old wood panels. They absorb humidity and odors over the years. Also, these trim panels and some ceiling trims and bright stained wood window trims make your home look outdated as well. I see in many homes people painted some trims and wood walls, which is not a bad temporary solution, especially if this is a real wood and it's in a good shape. But if you really like the wood for its natural beauty and warmth, replace them with some contemporary solutions. Here are a few modern ideas which I am sure in 20-30 years will age too. That's the nature of the beast. Everything that's natural ages. There is so much more we can talk about wood trims and wood panels, but I respect your time, so let's move on to another design feature which is out of the model style of living now, which is excessive built-in media centers. These custom shelving units were built for large boxy TVs that were once a focal point in the living rooms. You may disagree with me on these. In some homes, they still may look pretty good, but today's slimmer wall-mounted TVs make these bulky structures unnecessary. It's a lot of cleaning and dusting around all of those things on the shelves versus minimalistic and beautiful designs around modern wall-mounted TVs. Our next stop is Tuscan-Style Kitchens. This trend was very popular in early 2000s, and it was defined by dark wood cabinets, heavy granite countertops, and ornate features. You may still have it in your home, and if it fits your style, enjoy. But many people are trying to remodel these kitchens. Don't ask me how this blue island ended up here and how it fits with the rest of this kitchen. My guess is people tried to make it look a little bit more modern. Well, I'm not sure they succeeded. This one still looks like a Tuscan-style kitchen because of the ornate features and the particular edge finish of granite. But it was painted white. It looks really nice, I think. Glass cabinets definitely help to lighten it up. Probably has some more years of life in it. What do you think? Modern design favors brighter kitchens with clean lines and simple finishes. Honey oak cabinets were very popular in 1980s and 90s. It's a nice warm tone, and I can imagine that they looked and felt really good back then. But people prefer more natural wood tone cabinets and floors too, which we will get to soon. And many of you will not like to hear it, but I have a feeling that all white kitchens may be going out of style now. It's a tough one because probably 2/3 of all kitchens are white, and some of them will definitely survive the trends and stay because of their universality. I personally prefer the wood because it's such a warm, beautiful, and natural material. Can be very unique too, and it gives me a lot of joy to look at it every time I am in the kitchen. And since we are on the kitchen subject, there is another design trend I want to mention about today. This one is easy to change. It is small glass kitchen backsplash tiles that look like they belong in bathrooms. When you see them in kitchens, you know that it was probably installed in the early 2000s. While it felt like an interesting idea back then, in my opinion, it didn't age well. While they may still look nice in a bathroom, in the kitchen it looks outdated. Maybe it's just me, because to me it feels like these styles do not belong in the kitchen. I think you will do your kitchen a big favor if you change it to some more contemporary option. And it doesn't have to be a white subway tile either. Actually, I would like to hear from you in the comments below what you think about these small glass tiles and what tiles are your favorite in the kitchens. Next one, jacuzzi tubs in master bathrooms. This trend started in late 1980s. It seemed like a luxurious idea at the time, but these bulky, space-consuming tubs are definitely stayed underused. Most often I hear from my clients that they don't use them for various reasons. This one is super special. Raise your hands who wants to see yourself in the mirror while taking a relaxing bath. How about multiple mirrors from all possible angles, like in this bathroom? I've never had one of those. Actually, I like the jets, but I had them outside in a hot tub. In any case, standalone bathtubs or spacious showers are preferred now. Another outdated feature is shower or bath glass door frames. Yes, I'm talking about these aluminum, bulky, boxy, and not good looking frames, especially the frosted glass ones. New ones are clear glass and frameless. They feel lighter and much more pleasing to the eye. Even a small shower you can make much prettier and lighter looking. And finally, we came to the bottom of our homes, which is flooring. Let's discuss tile flooring in the entryway and kitchens. Simply put, it is cold, hard, not welcoming, and looks very dated, especially with dark grout lines, especially large squares. If you are installing new floors, continuity and simplicity of natural wood throughout, including main foyer and kitchens, is the key. Maybe if you have a big family, dogs, and a lot of traffic in the mudroom, tile would be appropriate, but choose something that is not square. And yes, red oak floors with orangey finish are outdated now, but the good thing about wood that you can always refinish it with a more natural finish. In my opinion, gray LVP flooring, which stands for luxury vinyl planks, is slowly going out of style now. Slowly, because builders love to install it and will keep installing it because it's much cheaper than wood. This trend started in 2010s and saturated the entire design and building industry. I remember a client who just like 2 years ago was going to cover her old beautiful red oak wood flooring with gray LVP. I convinced her to refinish her natural wood floors with more neutral finish, and she was extremely happy that she didn't go with LVP. For those who installed it recently, it's fine if you like it. New always feels good until it doesn't. If it bothers you a bit, you are tired of grayness, just put some rugs over it. I have a personal dislike of LVP. They put a lot of it in rentals, and I have been traveling and renting lately. I can tell you, gray floors are depressing. At the minimum, they are joyless. Also, walking on LVP with your bare feet feels different from walking on natural wood floors. It's hard to describe the feeling because a sense of touch differs for everyone. To me, it feels unpleasant. Somehow the floor feels always sticky and unclean, even after I thoroughly wash it. As the wood gives me a pleasurable feeling to walk on it, even if it's not totally clean. By the way, a sense of touch evokes oxytocin hormone and a sense of belonging. Well, it's a bit of diversion from our topic, but if you are really interested in it, I have a video of how to boost your happy hormones with home decor, which I will link in the description for you. And lastly, probably the most obvious thing are carpets in the dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, and wherever else they might be. Even if the carpets don't look too old, carpets absorb humidity, odors, dirt, and people's energy. This would be an obvious thing to change. I think carpets are okay in bedrooms as long as they are new, but many people these days prefer wood floors and a rug. Believe me, there is so much more I can talk about here. We didn't even touch on exterior features or lighting or window treatments. To show you all the outdated features and their modern alternatives could easily take me another hour or two. But to respect your time, this is it for today. Hope you enjoyed our tour into the past and it inspired you for some future remodeling ideas. Perhaps you can add to this list of outdated design features in the comments below so we can all learn some more. Which designs, in your opinion, will stay and which will go out of style? And also, what old features you like? I've never said that everything old is bad for you. It is your home, your style, and whichever gives you joy is best.